The diagram shows rectangles ABCD and GFED. ABCD has an area of 44 centimeters squared, or square centimeters. We should pay special attention to this 44 centimeters squared because it is going to be instrumental in solving this problem and arriving at this required expression. GFED has sides 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters. AG is equal to EC is equal to 3x centimeters. By writing an expression for the area of the rectangle ABCD, show that x squared plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, which is more than a mouthful. However, we have great details pertaining to the rectangles in the statement of the problem. But as you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. What we have here in the diagram is a greatly simplified version of the information that we have in the statement of the problem. But let's get right to it. What do we need to do? We need an expression for the area of rectangle ABCD, because by writing an expression for the area of rectangle ABCD, we need to show that x squared plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, our focus is on the area of rectangle ABCD. Those vertices will define the rectangle ABCD. We need to write an expression for the area of that rectangle, and by so doing, we will arrive at this expression. Let's go. Area is equal to length times width, and that is irrespective of the rectangle. That is a universal law. Area is equal to length times width. We need to multiply the length of this rectangle by its width, and it is 3x centimeters to be added to 4 centimeters. Then we will multiply that by the width, which is given as 3x centimeters to be added to 2 centimeters. We have your length and your width, and that will be equal to the area of the rectangle that is already given. 44 centimeters squared, or square centimeters, that is already given. We will continue by expanding the brackets. Do not forget that what we have here as an expression for the area is also equal to the given area. That conclusion is by no means difficult to arrive at. We will continue by expanding the brackets. What is our intention? Our intention is to take the first term in the first brackets and multiply that by the first term here, then by the second term. So we will have 3x to be multiplied by 3x, which will give us 9x squared. Then that same 3x will be multiplied by 2. Since we have exhausted the 3x, then we will move to 4. 3x times 2 is equal to 6x. We will move to the second term in the first brackets. So we'll take that and we multiply by the first term in the second bracket. 4 times 3x will give us 12x. And then we will take the 4. So the 4 will remain, and we multiply by 2. So 4 times 2, that is equal to 8. Do not forget that is equal to 44 centimeters squared. And we see that we are still some distance from achieving our objective of this expression. We will continue. Let us subtract 44 from both sides. That's our next step. Subtract 44 from both sides. By so doing, we will have 0 on the right hand side, and on the left hand side we'll just have a negative 44 in addition to what we have there before. We have 9x squared plus 6x plus 12x plus 8 minus 44 is equal to 0. Combine the like terms. Let us combine the like terms. And what will happen first? Now, we are combining the like terms, but 9x squared goes there first, which is not actually combining the like terms. At the moment, we can see that there is no term like 9x squared. But it does not mean that it is to be left out. We have to also include 9x squared. It is just that it is not like any other term. However, the terms that are alike will be combined. So while combining like terms, we cannot ignore unique terms. The first term that we have in the expression is unique. We still have to make mention of it. 9x squared is placed right there, and we will move to the terms that are alike. The terms that are alike terms, we have 6x and we have 12x. Both positives, they are combined to give 18x. And of course, we have the constant terms, 8 and negative 44. They are combined to give negative 36. And do not forget, because some students will forget, that we have to equate to 0. As a matter of fact, maybe now you will forget to equate to 0, but in the long run, you will have to make amends for it because the final expression is equated to 0. All of the terms in the equation are multiples of 9. We will therefore finish up by dividing the entire equation by 9. By doing so, each term will be divided by 9. In dividing the entire expression or equation by 9, consequently, each term has to be divided by 9. And let us begin at the beginning. The first term to be divided by 9 will be your 9x squared. When we divide that by 9, what will happen? 9 will cancel in numerator and denominator, and we have x squared. What will happen next? 18 is the next one to be divided by 9. No problem seeing that 9 into 18 will be 2 times. 18x divided by 9 will be 2x. And your favorite, negative 36, you will divide that by 9. And that will result in negative 4. But we are not done yet, because we need to divide the entire equation by 9. We will go to the right hand side. All that is there is 0. And we will divide that by 9 also. And the result will be 0. And I'm sure that you have your expression for what we have in the statement of the problem. There is the expression as required by the statement of the problem. That means that we have satisfied the requirements of the examiners, and we are through. For access to hundreds of free videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Richard James Mathematics Resources. For unlimited access to thousands of exclusive full-length videos, please subscribe to our Vimeo channel, Richard James Mathematics Resources.